Welcome to Sahaja Collective, to our Yin Yoga series, Space Within. This is a practice focusing on hips and hamstrings. My name is Kirsten, and I'll guide you through a gentle practice to create more space within the hips, within the hamstrings, within the mind as well. So, this is a very quiet practice. In Yin Yoga, we'll hold the postures for prolonged periods of time and really deeply relax into those postures. The key in Yin Yoga is really to relax the body and that gravity work into creating that inner space. For the practice, you might want to work with blocks or with pillows to support you in a posture. So two of them is just the right amount. Let's get started. To start with, we will come seated facing the short side of the yoga mat and just taking a moment to transition into this very slow practice of Yin Yoga. So come into a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you, whatever that means for you. Maybe it's even lying down on the mat. So come to a comfortable place in your body. Close your eyes. Lengthen the crown of the head away from the tailbone, allowing the spine to lengthen, the shoulders to soften, the face to relax. Bring your attention to your breath. Just for a minute, start by witnessing your breath. Witnessing the movement that is created within by your breath. As you inhale, witness this space that is opening, expanding in your chest, in your belly. As you exhale, witness the relaxation, the softening that naturally comes with exhale. Just for a few breaths, quietly be present with the inner space as you breathe. Beautiful. Slowly open your eyes. Swing your feet around in case you're sitting on your legs, and we'll start into our first practice. For our first practice, we'll be working into the hamstrings. Cross one foot over the opposite thigh. Take your right foot, step it on the outside of your left thigh. Your knee is roughly pointing forward. You might already now feel that this creates a gentle stretch and the back of your left leg and the hamstring. Gently start leaning forward and see where this takes you. And in a very gradual process, we find the edge of this practice, of this posture. The edge means where your body naturally stops. So as you walk yourself deeper and deeper into a forward fold, relax your body, relax your foot in the front. So in Yin Yoga, we do not flex our feet. We do not keep a certain alignment or correction. Even the spine is rounding in Yin Yoga. So whenever your body stops naturally, this is maybe even with a straight spine, listen to what's present in your body and respond to exactly that. So find this point in your body where you do feel a stretch in the backside of your left leg, the hamstring. So you want to create sensation and just be right there. Now, what's left to do is to deeply relax. If you feel that this relaxation creates tension in your neck, grab one of your blocks or pillows and use your block or pillow to support or rest your chin or forehead on it so that your neck is free of tension. So find your final destination of this posture and deeply relax. Relax your facial expression. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your back and spine. So really, the spine is rounding here, and that's okay, and that's part of the practice. That's what we want. We want to create space within. Space in the backside of the leg, the hamstrings, but at the same time, this posture also brings space into the back. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. Allow your belly to soften, your hips to soften, your legs to soften. If you feel there's any tendency of your hands and arms to pull you deeper into the pose, consciously relax that tendency. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths to deepen into the backside of the left side of the body, particularly the hamstring. After your 3rd breath, whenever that is for you, activate your hands, your arms, and walk yourself back into an upright sitting position. Stay here for a moment. Just feel a sense of release. And recline onto the back side of the body, keeping your right leg crossed over your left. Plant the left foot on the ground and find yourself in a figure 4 position. Now we've started working into the hips, into the outer hips of the right leg. See how you go with this practice. Maybe you are already in the right spot. If you feel to take it a little deeper, thread your right arm in between your thighs and catch hold of the left hand either behind your thigh, or if you want to take it even deeper than that, interlace your hands in front of your knee. Make sure your body is evenly balanced on the floor. Make sure that you're not tipping over to your right side. Gently pulling your knee into the chest and breathing into the inner space. Breathing into the hips. And with that, expanding that space within the body, but at the same time, through this deep relaxation of the body, through this still holding of posture, you might feel a space opening within, beyond the body, the mind calming down. Just an overall sense of greater stillness within. Stay present with your breath, present with each inhale, with the space that you breathe inside of yourself, and with each exhale that invites for deeper relaxation. We stay here for 3 more breaths. And slowly release your foot. First your left foot, then uncross your legs Extend your legs just for a moment. Come into a mini shavasana. So both legs are straight. Relaxed apart from one another. The arms next to the body. Find a moment of rest. This is an invitation for observation. Compare the left back side of your leg with the right back side of your leg, and the right hip with the left hip. Roll over onto your side and slowly help yourself back up to sitting. We'll start evening out left and right side. So this time we'll keep the right leg stretched. We'll take the left foot over the right thigh, pointing the left knee roughly forward, relaxing that right foot in front. That might be the expression for your posture right now. If that is true, close your eyes and stay here, resting, relaxing in the stretch. If you feel to take it deeper, walk your hands forward, start rounding your spine, and take it as far until you feel a stretch in the back side of your right leg. Don't pull yourself further in, just stay where your body naturally stops. That's exactly the edge that we want to work with Yin Yoga. Gravity, the weight of the body, and the deep relaxation is doing the rest of opening the body from the inside, from the depth. Closing the eyes, relaxing the facial expression, the neck, the shoulders, the chest, the spine, the belly, the legs, the feet, the arms, the hands. Let your whole body come to softness. And draw your attention back to your breath and the space within. That is breathed into, leaned into through breath. Each inhale, feel that sense of light expansion. With each exhale, a sense of release, softening, dropping in. Staying present in the breath, in the body, in the inner space. Last 3 breaths. After your 3rd breath, whenever that is for you, gently start activating your palms. Press into your palms. Slowly walk your spine back to upright. Pause for a moment when you're in your vertical state. And slowly recline. Lie on your back. Draw your right foot in towards your buttocks. Keep your left foot crossed over. Find yourself in your figure 4 position. Stay here if that brings enough stretch into your left outer hip. If you feel you want to take it deeper, thread your left hand in between your thighs and either catch hold of your thigh from behind by interlacing your hands, or interlace your hands in front of your shin, in front of your knee. Coming to figure 4, and see how far you want to draw your knees towards your chest. Finding that point where your body naturally stops. Don't go beyond that. There's always the possibility in the Yin Yoga postures at the beginning to actually gain a little greater range of motion. But you really want to stay just where the body naturally stops and letting gravity do the rest, letting relaxation to open the body in a very gentle way from the inside, going with a natural pace of opening, a more sustainable way of opening. Connecting to your breath, feel how your breath is moving and the space of a completely relaxed body. We stay here for 3 more breaths. After your 3rd breath, whenever that is for you, set your right foot back onto the earth, release your left, and extend both of your legs. Find yourself back in your mini Shavasana, taking a moment of rest, of release. Come back to your observation. Compare now the left side and the right side, both the hamstrings and the hips. The outer hips, you'll probably feel quite even, and the sense of activation, expansion, and relaxation that you perceive both in your hamstring and in your outer hips. For the next posture, you might want to have your blocks close by or your pillows. For the next posture, we draw our feet in. We stay in a reclined position. We draw our feet in, meet the soles of the feet, and bring the feet into butterfly legs. So the knees fall out to the sides as the soles of the feet meet. See how strong that brings a sensation into your inner hips. If you feel that is too strong of a sensation, or if you feel actually tearing in your knees, use your blocks and support your knees on the blocks. That will take away the overwhelming tension if that is felt, or the tearing in the knee if that is felt. If you're actually comfortable with the stretch in your inner hips and your knees do not give any feedback, you can totally practice without those blocks. See what you want to do with your arms. They might just rest next to your body. You might want to rest your hands on your heart, or catching hold of the opposite elbows overhead. Just come to a place that feels right and deeply rest into that space. Once more noticing the softening and the opening of the body. As you progress in time through your Yin Yoga practice, you considerably progress in reducing the muscular tension, the mental tension, and to open into an inner space physically and mentally. And this is a space that really invites to completely lean into. It is a safe space. Keep your connection to your breath. Letting each inhale gently expand the inside, and each exhale rest you deeper into yourself. We stay here for 5 more breaths to really soften and open into this inner space. After your 5th breath, whenever that is for you, bring your hands on the outside of your top thighs and gently guide your knees into the center. Let your knees meet. And whenever you feel ready, extend both legs into a final resting pose. Space in between your heels, space in between your hands and your body, palms facing up. Just take a moment here to rest, to breathe, to soften, to expand. Savoring this last moment of anchoring deeply into the inner space that is by now so open, so soft, and expansion. If you feel to stay longer here in Shavasana, the final resting pose, you're welcome to take it as far as feels right to you. And remain with gratitude for practicing together and for plunging into the inner space physically, mentally, and beyond. I look forward to practicing with you again and meeting you here in this space. Namaste.